You have managed to escape the Flensing building, collecting along the way 2 Arbites, a tortured member of the Astra Militarum, and information on where your target was moved after they arrived at the Flensing House. You have a brief moment to catch your breath and possibly to patch up some of your wounds as you converse amongst yourselves and figure out your next steps. You escaped the combat zone, made your way across the mids, and are currently hiding out in another hab stack in an empty apartment where it seems to be relatively safe along with your new companions. Is there anything you want to say to them? Is there anything you want to say to each other? The floor is open now for staging your future plans, as well as using hit dice in this short rest for any of you.
Short rest.
Oh, love
short rest. Okay. Well, I need to do that. So let me see how much healing I can get in before I start conversation. I'd love to have my intestines and body parts, my internal organs remaining inside of my body and not falling out.
Samesies.
Does lay on hands, do we know if that replenishes in a short or a long?
Lay on hands. Replenishes each long rest.
Perfect. Thanks, Dill.
Yep.
I roll 3d10 for my hit dice.
As many of them as you need to get yourself back to full health. If you only need 2, you can use 2 or whatever health zone you want to get to.
He's going to want more than
that
one.
That first one's a 1. Second one's a 3.
Come on.
Man.
The third one is a 4. So you get 8 health back.
Do we keep temp HP after a short rest?
I am going to allow it with the stims for now, yes.
Okay.
That may change in future, but I will allow it for now.
All right.
I'm going to definitely use as many hit dice as I can do. So here's a D8. It's 4. 3. I'm going to just use them all. There's a 6.
13.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? I might as well use one. I'm down a little bit.
All right, and we are also seeing Brother Solomon patch his own wounds through his fanciful armor.
Oh, he's back to full.
Rolling the max
this
8 that he
boy.
could on his die roll.
Very nice.
Unlike everyone else, the Emperor shines down
my hit dice
on
Yes.
Brother Solomon.
My hit dice are D10s.
Oh, well, he still rolled an 8 as
still-
opposed to
he
the
still shows.
average of 2.
Morgan, are you all right? Judge, do you have a stim for Morgan? She's grievously wounded. Oh, you're looking a little rough yourself. Are you okay? Do you need medicine?
I'm patching bandages around my wounds, and I'm going to hand over a medical stim to Morgan. Just place my hand out and just give her a nod.
Thank you, Judge. Morgan says, putting the stim in her, even though she is not happy about it.
Yes, Morgan, you feel a burst of energy. Can you roll me 2d4?
And it's 5.
5 plus 2, so you will get 7 temp HP as you feel the narcotic flood through your system. This is an accelerator of all of your physical experiences. So you immediately are kind of up, you are energized, you feel a little bit of that kind of electric crackle where it's verging on being a little bit out of control. Definitely an upper, not a downer in the terms of stims.
Yeah. Generally, Morgan hates anything that gives her an altered experience in her brain because of past trauma around hallucinogenic items, I would say.
Yes, as someone who grew up on a world that was corrupted by the Emperor's children. Yes,
that
hallucinogens are present and then have bad memories attached to them.
Yes, exactly. So she's fighting through that because she knows this will help in the mission keep her on her feet. So pushing through that, she's going to sign to the judge quickly. These other Arbites can help us, but they are looking for this asset as well as we can, and they want to take it back because remember what happened when we first got to the planet.
Morgan, I will also point out, you would know and remember this. They believe you are reinforcements for them, and you confirmed that and told them you were going to help take the prisoner back to the fortress precinct.
Yes, and she would say they assume that we are their reinforcements and are on the same path as they are. So we have to watch out for the moment where our paths diverge.
Okay, so they're looking for Ivo as well. Evo, is it Ivo or Evo?
I've said Ivo, but you guys have said a lot. There's no wrong answers. You don't
All
really
right.
know this guy
It's
until
written
you
down.
meet this person. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, okay. So, great. I'm just like, oh my God, saying in my head, why does this have to get so very messy? Before I give you just an affirmative, like whatever that finger signal is, like finger guns, like
I think it might just be a thumbs up you've established as you're good to go.
I'll give her a thumbs up. I'm going to ask you, DM.
Yes.
When it comes to Rex 2, how does it work for his healing?
Stims do not work for Rex 2.
Right, but short rests.
Short rests? Short rests. If you were to put the work, or somebody else who had technical knowledge was able to put the work into repairing Rex 2, then yes, you could do some short-term healing.
Then I am going to make some small idle chat with these two Arbites, if I could.
Great. Then roll me a d4 as you're trying to get Rex fixed up.
That's a 1.
All right, you get 1 more point of health on Rex.
Okay, that's better than nothing.
All right, and you wanted to do idle chat with the Arbites.
Yeah. Arbitrators, what is your designation?
I'm a arbitrator, Johannes Veranda, and this here's Trooper Beatus.
Veranda and Beatus. Yes, of course.
Trooper, keep your eye out that door. I'm gonna. No, you got to be reminded. You do a better job. Okay.
Thank you for aiding these rogue traders I have who are part of my crew. I hope they did not cause any trouble.
We're happy for the assistance. We lost 4 cyber mastiffs and 2 other troopers on the way in.
Speaking of cyber mastiffs, my model here, the Rex 2, he still has some sputtering servos. I'm wondering, would one of you be able to aid him in our downtime?
I mean, I wouldn't trust Beatus with it, but I'll take a look for you.
Thank you.
That's helpful. All right, Rex 2, get over here. Come on, boy. All right, so, okay, let me see these parts. Ooh, this is an old model. Okay. I'm going to roll to see what he can do. Yeah, no, I don't got the parts for this fix. It got into the internal stuff.
As I thought. Regardless, I appreciate the effort.
I appreciate having you here. There's rare enough that we get any reinforcements. We got to get this prisoner back to the fortress precinct so we can see him executed for the Emperor's justice.
Of course. Justice above all.
Absolutely.
How many augmentations you got on you, son?
Me? Well, I only got 16, sir.
A young gun.
Young enough.
Beatus. You?
I got 4.
You've got a ways to go, son.
Okay.
Say.
Beatus, keep your eye at that door. Sorry, sir.
Look, I'm delivering justice on an intergalactic level, as I'm sure you are too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the purpose of the Adepts Arbites, sir. Yes.
Yes. However, I'm wondering if I can trust the two of you to keep something highly confidential close to your chest.
As long as it ain't heresy, sir, and no one outranking you asked me for the information, absolutely.
Right.
Should we be talking in front of these civilians? He looks around the room. There's the rest of your party. It's also an Astra Militarum guy who's covered in needle injuries.
Help me to my feet and let's get someplace a little bit more private.
All right, we'll go across the hall. Come on, sir. And he offers you a hand to help you up.
Great. So we're going to walk off.
Stay there, Beatus.
I'm going to keep my comm link open to Morgan if I could.
Yep.
Let me just fix this.
Whatever you got to do in your helmet, sir.
Listen, sons. I'm on a very special mission.
All right.
There's been a change in protocol. I'm not sure if you've heard. A change in the mission itself. I'm afraid that, due to reasons I cannot divulge to you, I have it on good authority that our prisoner that we must collect, I must take him off-world. He has to be taken to the Hall of Justice on Terra to answer for his crimes.
You got anything in writing for that, sir?
It was lost when our ship was downed.
Your ship was downed?
It was downed.
You shot down when you came to the planet?
No, we had a mini vessel We're making our way to you, son.
Oh, man. So here's my problem. I got given orders of what to do by a magistrate, and you, sir, are a judge, which means the magistrate outranks you, and you ain't got nothing in writing to prove that. We get to a major Vox station. We call into the magistrate. He confirms what you say. I'll back you. We'll get this done. Mm-hmm. But until then, you know I got to do my duty. Yes, sir?
I understand you got to do your duty, son.
Yeah, this prisoner's got to go back to the fortress precinct, and I expect you to respect that and participate. Orders are from a magistrate, Judge. That magistrate outranks you.
I understand.
I'll help you plead your case if we can get this prisoner back to the fortress precinct.
We're just going to have a stare down.
Okay.
Can I ask a question while I'm overhearing this? Can I ask a question of you of
me or
yes, of you? Were I to use the rosette on these people, would they have any way of confirming it or figuring out anything? Like, obviously, they need to even radio back to even talk to someone.
Yes. So it sounds like they don't have a VoxLink ability to radio back to confirm something or not confirm something. Mm-hmm. So at the moment, they are adrift.
It's just the question of what is the more complicating factor? Because if I take these people, then they can't go back talking to the rest of their people because then we are going to get screwed. Mm-hmm. But as long as the information from her rosette isn't scanned, they won't have specific information about her or where it came from. All right. So since it's only these 3 people, and I guess we can shoot them if we have to, Morgan will walk up next to the judge.
Oh, ma'am, we're having a private stare down in here.
I understand. And I also understand that the magistrate is the highest level of authority that you answer to. But I suppose you would answer to this authority that is higher. And she will pull out the rosette. You're now seconded to the Inquisition.
Oh, damn. Shit.
It's a special mission, son.
Exactly.
I don't know why you didn't say that first. And he takes out a data slate and says, I do need to make sure that's legitimate.
Motherfucker.
Son, this is Black Ops.
I mean this as kindly as possible. I found you on my way to a prisoner. You just tried to divert my mission and somebody's produced a rosette. It's real easy. I plug this in here. If the codes on it are right, we're fine. I will say, Morgan, you understand that this data slate doesn't have range, but Inquisition elements, if they plug into something, have override codes that let them demonstrate they are from the Inquisition. This data slate doesn't have the ability to go back to the fortress precinct. It's not pinging anywhere else, but it will eventually, if this data slate makes its way back to the fortress precinct, likely get uploaded and then pinged that this rosette was used here.
Understood. Great. So now we know it doesn't have range. She will nod and say, Judge, I appreciate your backup, and we'll give over the rosette to be put in them.
Plugs it in to the top of his data slate and goes, shit. All right. Inquisitor Valentine's Authority, Interrogator Morgan Rawls. We'll get you the prisoner, I guess. You're the highest ranking person I've ever fucking talked to, so okay.
All right. If we can get our way out of this hive, my ship will be able to pick us up.
Fantastic. Let's do it. We got that intel on where the prisoner is, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. As much intel as we do, yes.
All right, let's go back to the group. I make sure what I know of the area we can combine with whatever you know. We can figure out where we're headed next.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and again, if you please do not speak of this. As the judge said, it is Black Ops.
Just to be clear, I got control of Beatus, but you just mean we don't tell anybody you're Inquisition, correct?
That's correct.
All right, fine by me.
Thank you.
You are now in this struggle with us.
Yeah, I agree, sir.
I just realized he's not getting it, and I really want him to get it. That God. Okay. I just want him to understand things that I don't believe he understands. I think I'm trying to.
You can stay back for a moment if you want to say something to him as
Yes,
Morgan returns to the group. Yeah, absolutely.
It's okay. Great. Thank you. Because I'm even trying to like figure out how do I talk to this guy without, because he's very suspicious, as he should be. So I'm like, Veranda, Arbiter, come with me.
Yes, Judge.
We need to have a chat.
All right.
Further removed.
We move one more
Secondary
apartment. We move one
location.
more apartment over. we walk into the
Everybody
next
gets
room,
one.
further away from the group.
love it. Son, how long have you been on duty?
45 years, sir.
45 years. Do you see a long career in your future?
I mean, I hope so, sir. Otherwise, Emperor wants me to die, I die.
Have you ever had to bend the Lex Imperialis to serve justice?
No, sir. Lex Imperialis doesn't bend, it doesn't break. It is what it is. Crash against it like a wave, and the enemy recedes like a wave because of our shock mauls, shotguns, and right hands.
How many worlds you served on?
This one, sir. Served under the glorious magistrate Zola Artemis for my entire career, sir.
He's a mighty fine magistrate.
Correct, sir.
I've served under 3 ultramarines.
That's wild, sir. If you don't mind me saying casually.
I've come to know things that only experience and wisdom of age can teach.
Undoubtedly, sir.
Because of the high covert nature of our mission, and to serve justice for the Emperor, I'm asking you to make an oath. I'm asking you to delete the file on that data slate. If it ever gets out, it will bring great harm towards the magistrate and all the Arbites on this planet. I'm asking you to finally take that leap of faith and interpret the Lex Imperialis the way it's meant to be interpreted.
Sir, why? I'm not saying I'm not amenable to this idea. I just do not understand why this needs to happen.
I can't divulge that because the mission is of such import. I'm asking you, one Arbites to another Arbites, old man to young man, to please place your faith in me and do this for justice.
Sir, you got your personal codes?
Yes, I do.
Let me check those.
I take them out. I hand them over.
Hands them over. He checks those codes. Hands you back your judge referral spike. All right, sir, you check out. Is there any problem if I put you through the system when I get back?
To do a check on me?
If I could check the legitimacy of you, I imagine that doesn't directly link you to the mission. Then I can delete this. Imperialis is still served.
Emperor be praised.
Praise be. Delete the file. He confirms delete the file. The Inquisition log is deleted.
Cool.
Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit, Josh.
All right, we're back, you pansy sons of bitches.
Why does nobody like me? Shut up, Beatus.
Oh, man.
All right, what's our plan? Judge? He says, clearly not quite used to now pretending the interrogator is not in charge.
Yay, so cute.
He's not sure who doesn't know. He knows the judge knows, he knows the interrogator knows, but Solomon might not know, Damien might not know, the Astra Militarum might not know. It's all a question.
Perfect.
Damien, how are you for health?
I lost 1 HP cutting myself to enter the building.
Okay, just making sure. In the interim time, like when they went to 3 separate apartments to have secret conversations of varying depth.
Yeah.
I think Solomon would be offering help if you needed like medicine and stuff like that. He'd be, Damien, you fought well. I saw the flame of the Emperor flicker through the windows of that hospital. Do you need any assistance?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Hi, I was tortured by needles for hours, psychologically and mentally. Can I have some help?
You sure may. What's your name?
My name is Dan.
It is a
In the far-off year of 40,000.
In the 41st millennium.
Dan, the needle man.
Dan the needle man.
No, please don't. Don't make me the needle man.
I would never.
I got tortured for hours.
What a-
I'm so afraid of
What
that.
a callous thing that would be, Dan.
Yeah,
I would never say
was
that.
cruel.
Yes.
If you just call me Dan.
Just
Dan, oh Dan.
Dan, oh Dan. Okay. Yes, he will try and render a medicine.
Great. No magical ability.
I'm out. I'm tapped out.
Oh, fine.
I got no magic. I didn't prepare my,
fair
my
enough.
healing spell. I'm down to my, unless we have a, I don't want to meth this guy up. We're wrapping
I mean, you could
bandages.
meth this guy up if you wanted to.
If he, do we have an extra
The
stim?
judge had the stims. So you'd have to ask him for them.
Well, I'll try medicine first, and if I
Great, let's
if I
find
put
out.
my thumb in a needle wound, then we'll. Let's see. That is a 12.
A 12. You bandage him up to prevent infection.
Okay.
It doesn't heal any of his
Doesn't
injuries.
Yeah. Does that look like that will be like he's able to like function?
He's able to
along?
move
He
around and
feels
do
better?
things, but I mean, I don't know how much he feels better. He's been bandaged.
Okay. Well,
So psychologically, he feels more supported and cared for, which is nice.
Thank
you.
Yes, thank you.
Can I have a gun?
Well, that's a little out of my authority, Dan. But here comes the judge and Morgan.
The judge asking for a gun already knows the judge's stance on receiving weapons. It's so fucking funny. He's like, I can't help you, but this guy is great. He'll help you out.
He's in charge.
Oh, is there anybody else who's kind of in charge?
Morgan, do we have any extra ordnance?
Guns. Can I have a gun, please?
And Judge, can I borrow that last remaining stim pack? This poor man has been tortured.
No.
Okay.
Is just from having walked down a few apartments and back, are there any just weapons, like pieces, knives, sharp things we
Roll
can
me a
give this
perception.
man?
We know you're afraid of sharp implements. Here's a sharp implement.
I found a needle.
No, it's a 9.
It's a 9. You find a kind of sharp kitchen knife.
Morgan will just walk back with.
He leaves the room and
He
comes
comes
back
back.
with a knife.
This is all I could find.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to bleed out. So keep your hopes up. Otherwise, we might have to turf you.
Can you roll me an intimidation, I think?
The best. The best.
Solomon is getting deeply confused.
I'm doing an intimidation? Okay, well.
Are you? I asked.
I think
What's
I'm
the
try-
result
I
you
don't know
want
what
from
your
talking
goal
to him
is
like
in
that?
life.
What is the goal?
my goal, the judge's goal, because
Yeah.
this isn't me talking.
No. I think that can know you.
If he's going to have a weak mentality, then he's going to be a weak person who dies. And this is a dog-eat-dog world. You carry yourself as far as you can go.
So get strong.
Get strong, stupid. Get busy living or get busy dying.
So you're
Okay,
just
that's what you're thinking.
negging
So
him,
yes,
basically.
roll your
Yeah.
intimidation.
Of the way
what did you get?
Intimidation,
Empire would.
that's a 13.
It's so funny.
Okay. He rolled a 3. As you say, sir, I will be brave, sir. There will be no mistakes and no turfing, sir.
Right. You can still walk, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, then I suggest you keep walking.
Right now, sir?
No. Just in general, don't fall behind and no harm will come to you.
Oh, okay, sir.
All right.
He is silent.
Looking at my two most injured companions, Buchanan Rex and Morgan, how do you look after resting up?
Morgan has managed to bandage herself up pretty well, that she's not constantly bleeding, and
So you're not bloodied, one might
she's
say.
not bloodied, I would say.
Okay.
And her irises are so wide.
Oh, yeah. It's party time?
Yeah.
Okay. And how about Judge Buchanan Rex?
Am I?
How does he look in terms
Is he
of his-
bloodied?
Yeah,
one might say?
I mean, yeah, there's definitely some.
I mean, bloodied
wear and
means under half of your health. Just for my, there's mechanical reasons I'm
Yeah.
asking in that
tear. Yeah,
phrasing.
it's definitely under half of my health.
Okay, he
so.
is bloodied.
All right. I'm gonna pull him aside in one of these apartments. One of these adjacent apartments.
The secret apartments.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
Secret
can't be
connections.
doing this in front of, Arbites and soldiers and shit like that. But I will say, Judge, would you kindly join me over here, please?
Very well. And he's going to follow suit.
Look, you're in a bad way. I can see it. The others can see it. Your helmet's not going to keep others from noticing that you're doing poorly. I can mend your wounds, but it'll be aid from the warp. I'm giving you the right to refuse this aid. What'll it be?
Judge, can you roll me an insight?
Oh.
Yeah, 7.
I have nothing else to tell you.
I appreciate. I really do truly appreciate it. I must decline.
I understand.
Morgan, I will note, the judge had turned his helmet so you could hear a conversation in the previous scene, and he did not turn it off or switch it back. You hear the judge decline offer of warp healing, and you know how injured he is. Do you intervene or say anything?
Can I microbead only to the judge?
Correct.
Judge, why are you not taking Damien's offer of help?
Oh, fuck.
Damien's taken no as an answer, so he leaves, and you can have this private conversation over the comp beads.
I have to remind you that all of you are not the only ones being judged. I judge myself as well. And my score right now is not so great. I really think it's best that I take as little help from the warp as possible. Just for now. I'm not there yet, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Buchanan, I understand what you are saying. I also wish you to look at all of this, now that you are part of the Inquisition, that you are not being judged on the metric of being an Arbites or even being a judge. You are judged on the metric of being a good inquisitorial agent. It comes with its own pitfalls, but it also comes with its own flexibility. I understand that you don't wish to do this help because it is morally detestable to you. That is quite fine for you to feel. But I wish that you would not turn into, well, a squished rabbit on your first mission. It is up to you whether or not you wish to accept this help. But it is my advice that you take it.
He goes to touch his lip, and he pulls back his hand, and then he notices the blood. And then he just gives a resigned sigh, and he does one of those, which I cannot do.
I mean, you did it
just
pretty
did
good right
it.
there.
But
Yeah.
not with the actual
I
finger.
get it. I get it.
And
That would have
that's-
blown out all of our
I was
audio,
gonna
so thank
say.
you.
Thank
Yeah, that
you.
would've
He
been-
does one of those as Damien is leaving and says,
Rex 2 dashes around the corner to join you.
Oh.
"Thank you, Rex, too. Hey, Damien, would you mind coming back for a moment?"
All right. He'll turn back around and come in.
"Shut the door."
All right.
Damien, can you roll me an athletics?
Athletics 15.
15. You manage to yank the clumsily fitting door through the rubble on the ground and kind of shut it.
That's about the best that's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Do it. Do it quickly. Do it quietly. Do it now.
Okay. Close your eyes.
Fuck.
Close your eyes and
All
recite the
right.
prayer for the Emperor.
Okay. Emperor be praised. Emperor be praised.
I will
Emperor be praised.
cast Flesh Knit at level 2. I think it's going to be 3d8 now because it's been kind of juiced. So I'll do perils first. That's a 10 for perils.
Right?
God, what a time it would be.
That would have been something.
That would have been unreal.
2d8 and then increase by, increases by 2d8 for each spell slot above 1. Holy
Okay,
shit.
let me confirm that. We'll just make
You
sure.
can confirm it.
4d8?
2d8, yeah, number of hits. Shit. All right,
Goddamn.
they stepped it up in 2024.
Yeah, holy shit.
It could be-
2d8 plus an additional 2d8 per level.
And then plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Yep.
Oh, well, sorry for the 2 1s and a 2 1s and a 2, but we got an 8. So 10, 12 plus 4, 16 more HP for you.
What does it feel like? What is the process like for the judge experiencing this?
For the judge experiencing this,
His eyes are closed, so he's just feeling it happen.
yeah, it is just it's like the imperceptible process of healing over a great period of time sped up. So the only sensations I think are just like a tightening of the skin as it's closed up fast. And so you feel that tightness there. I think any bones that were broken, that's maybe a little bit more painful as they suddenly realign and snap into place and things like that. Blood, that you've bled out of your body doesn't disappear, but when you wipe, it doesn't produce more. I think there's just a general sort of like stiffness and an ache, most likely for the judge, kind of all over his body because he fell out of a building after being shot and fighting a ascended brother. Like he took a lot of hits today. So I think there's probably just a general throbbing ache all over his body on top of all of that.
I feel my golden tibia set in place.
Yeah.
Yep. And you feel your various organs that had been loosened, across the gut where your intestines are threatening to pull through. They're all just pulled back into place instantly and healed around. So it feels like you've had some of that kind of like, what is it, orthopedic surgery where they fix bones and move things
Right,
like that.
yeah.
It's like everything is jammed back into place at once and fused into place. So you get to experience a lot of the pain of an extended healing process instantly.
Yeah.
And then just the dull ache afterwards of the speed.
I think there's also like a physical toll that might hit as well, not in the sense of anything dire, but like you just burnt like hundreds of calories. in a
You're
second.
hungry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody got any rations? I'm going to need some rations down my gullet.
I have nothing else to offer you.
Can I open my eyes now?
You can.
And I just give the faintest nod to him, and I brush past him out the door. Come on, Rex, too.
And you rejoin the rest of the group.
I'm going to drop the stim next to Dan, the needle man.
Okay. Is that for me or just my knife, sir?
Take it or I take it back.
Okay. He's going to immediately take the stem. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, yeah, that's good. He's wired to the gills, but it was a significant HP increase for him.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, who are we going after now?
I was wondering, could I make a perception check on the judge to notice that he got healed?
You just notice it, the way he came
He
back
just came
compared to
back
the
and he
level of
looks
injury
chipper
beforehand. It's just
Okay.
he's moving well again.
Okay.
It's that way of like pain, even if you're a badass, still slows you down. There's parts of your body that don't move quite the way they should. He's back to moving much more smoothly.
Robert De Niro and the Irishman.
He's went from Robert De Niro to Robert De Niro stunt double in the Irish.
No, he just wants to make a note of that. He likes seeing the judge. I guess in a like I'm trying to understand the judge because there's things that I've seen him do or conversations that I've heard him have that to me, Josh, strike me as like this is the basis of how everyone in 40K gets corrupted. And this is how like corruption spreads. It's like a guy and he's everything great and then he's like, well, I'll dip a little toe in this. Like what harm could that cause? And so I'm trying to figure out, and again, only because Damien, like Solomon doesn't think Damien is, or the psyker doesn't think psychers are.
Yeah,
these
Damien's
things.
fine.
Damien's fine.
He's
Damien's
sad
just-
and he's angry.
He's
but,
sad, he's angry, but he's doing the Emperor's miracles all the time.
Though you have seen the warp magic is unholy because you did check it with that vision.
Yes, but being put through a holy conduit, and that's the kind of. I'm trying to keep little tabs on the judge, at least for Solomon's benefit, of like how far, like every time the judge leaves and goes to a second room with somebody else, he's going to monitor it. And he's just going to be like, what is that conversation about? But that's just for my little benefit going forward. Like, it's not like he mistrusts, but he's seeing enough things where he's like, oh.
Well, he's spotting the incongruities, which for him, because he's also trying to figure out how to be these people's friends. So it makes sense to me that he's like, what are they interested in? He's like, well, that behavior didn't match what they said.
Yes.
And as a man who is unable to tell a lie,
100%.
I think he may be slowly learning that other people lie to themselves a fair bit.
That's just he's gonna start keeping things in a little mental notebook of peculiarities that he's like tracking.
Fantastic. Can you roll me an insight?
A 13.
Great. Mark down 1. We are going to make a note that for each of your companions, as you do these tracks, anytime they leave and come back and you're concerned about it, if you roll over a 10, so 11 plus, just make one note next to them. And when you get to 10, you're going to have enough troubles that you're going to have to talk to somebody about it. I'm not going to say who, but you're going to have to talk to somebody within the band.
That's what I was kind of thinking. It was like, if I can keep just enough where eventually I have to be like, Morgan, something's going on with the judge.
Okay.
I have great concern.
Yeah, so you have your first concern point for the judge. So make your concern tracker for each of your companions. Judge, Damien, and Morgan. So the only question I have for you, since we have now added this mechanic, is should Damien have one concern tracker next to him because you did check and saw the magic he was using was unholy? That in and of itself may not be enough, but would that count as one thing you were moving on this tracker towards the 10 items that would raise questions?
I like that. I think that's again, these are just like, like it's like added to the pile. It's one thing, like in and of itself, it's not a problem. But it adds to a larger list of maybe that's...
Yeah, if you want to be really specific, you can also note the things that caused those concerns to pop up for you if you want to save that for the conversation. Just that for the judge, it's like accepting warp healing. For Damien, you saw that the magic was unholy. Just because we record over time, so it'll help you lock it into your brain. Anyone at home can do the same thing for these kind of things.
How concerned are you about Damien right now out there in the audience? Please call the number at the bottom of your screen.
All right, so you make note of what has occurred, and now it's time to figure out what you are going to do. You have the information that Damien collected. Damien, you know that there was an additional phrase attached to this that you did not read aloud. Would you share that phrase with anybody else in this group?
Can you help me as the player understand what that phrase might indicate? Because I immediately read it as like, oh, that's not something that should be spoken out loud because it's heretical, is how I just immediately...
You know it's heretical. You don't know what these words put together mean. They don't stand out to you. Dominatus is in High Gothic, so that suggests...
I do speak High Gothic.
Yes, that's why you know Dominatus,
okay.
which is a word that would stand out to you as kind of to dominate, victory, triumphant. It's got a little bit of that kind of extended possible definition based on what the word is in front of it. You have no idea what Hydra is about.
Hydra, right, okay. But I do know that speaking these things out loud gives them power.
It can.
How about signing? Do I know?
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah, okay.
Like your understanding of the demonic is very little. They didn't teach you more about that in your psycho prison.
Because I'm not supposed to learn about it. I'm supposed to just spot worshipers. I'm not supposed to understand them.
Correct. Understanding is a step towards sympathy, which is forbidden.
Yeah.
So do not understand. Ignorance is a virtue.
That's right. Which is why my intelligence modifier is 0. I'm a good boy. No. This doesn't, I don't know who I would go to about this. Like there's Morgan as like the team leader, but I don't know how knowledgeable she may or may not be about demons or the heretical. I might be doing harm by speaking this to her, or it might get me executed, which seems less likely given everything that's going on. But I think that's an old, well-worn
absolutely
reaction to learning things or knowing things you know is heretical. You're not supposed to know. Like, you don't share that. Sharing that is how you spread heresy.
I understand that wholeheartedly. So that part remains unshared.
Yeah. He doesn't know these people very well.
But you know the rest of the message. You have Closet, who has been doing research for you, or you have Arbitrator Johannes Verenda, who knows the local area.
Yeah, I was going to say, does anyone know where Jumentierre Estate is?
Yeah, that's up in the noble part of the spire. It's one of the founded families of this hive, so they've got an estate up there. If we continue up to the next levels, I got a rough idea of the path. I served here for an early stretch of my career.
There is corruption in the founding family.
Well, shit, all right. Listen, I don't like any of the nobles in this place, and they all turned, so we have full execution authority over anybody who's in this structure. If we don't actively see them fighting this enemy and then we check them over and clear them, we can kill anybody.
Understood. Apparently, the heretic was taken to them, flown to the benefactor, as the reconnaissance said.
Taken to them, flown to the... I don't know anything about that.
All right.
Heretics aren't supposed to have any flyers.
Interesting.
What is there some kind of like map or grid that these other Arbites might have of this spire? A more detailed one than we would possibly
they'd
have.
pull it out and they'd happily hand it over and share with everybody. Like Arbitrator Verenda could copy it over to anybody's personal data slate to put on, the forearm probably for you, Judge, where you could refer to things because you've got an Arbitrator suit, which is significantly more advanced than anyone else.
So I would like to ask for that.
Give
if
it
he
to
could transfer all those files, yes.
Yep, you've got it. So you got the full map, and he draws a route for you from here to there, so that if he falls, you'll still know where you're going.
Are there any channels to get to the top that will keep things covert?
I mean, those are the ones that I marked for you. We know most of the tunnels here. We've got access to most of the administratum files, and we do have build files that nobody else has. So I think if we work through these vents and these tunnels, we can actually get right to the estate without it being a problem, sir.
That sounds perfect.
Great. We'll go underground and we can make our way there.
All right. Are we ready, team?
Always ready, Judge. Lead the way.
Let's get this over with.
All right, onward to get our heretic.
All right, onward to get the heretic. You ready, Trooper Beatus? Yeah, I guess. You got to be more enthusiastic than that. I want to stab someone! All right, we're going to keep him right in the middle of the group. You guys come with me. We're going to the tunnels. And you make your way towards the tunnels and the shafts that will lead you to the Jumentierre Estate.
This episode of Agents of the Inquisition features the voices of players Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, Josh Halbot, and Tyler Hewitt, alongside our Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Agents of the Inquisition's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC.com. Our theme song is The Hordes by Megan McDuffie, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR. All of their music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Though the team is working under special condition, this podcast isn't. So tell your friends about Agents of the Inquisition, and join us next episode. Rabute Gilliman himself commands it.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Alarain Okapi, Madre de Gatos, Nithrian, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lale, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, Alex LaFountain, Mickey Blake, Seth Cambron, Corpse Knight Silver, Adamir 101, The Dankler, Anticore 7, Lady Destiny Stormbringer, Randall Eberly, the Yes But of improvisational comedy, Lord Taser, Funky Stevie, J. Robert the Mad Fox, Dagger Rain, Derek Wintenberg, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.